Hello and welcome to Monday's programme.
Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. A massive fire has devastated wildlife habitats on Dartmoor, and emergency services are warning worse gorse fires could come when the hot weather returns.
At its height, more than 100. The moor will take a decade to recover. Well, Nick Smith is on Dartmoor for us this evening. Nick, just explain what damage has been done there.
There's anger among women in Plymouth tonight who say they're losing out on thousands of pounds because of changes in the state pension law.
In the city, around 8,000 women are having to delay retirement by up to 6 years before they can collect their pensions. Grace Pascoe has this report.
Police are investigating a care home in Cornwall over safeguarding concerns. Cornwall
3 people are still being questioned on suspicion of murder after a 32-year-old woman died in Penzance.
Next tonight, it's been coming for most of the season, but on Saturday, Torquay United's fans were put out of their misery with confirmation of the club's relegation from the National League.
It has been a big fall from grace for the Devon club. Not that long ago, they were in League One, but in just a few years, they have all but fallen off the football map. So what does this mean for the future of the club and the town itself? Jeff Welsh has been finding out.
And you're watching ITV News here in the West Country with John T and Kylie. Thanks for joining us. Still to come before 6:30. But next tonight, a baton relay marking the 100th anniversary of the RAF arrived in Watchet today.
The relay team passed through the West Country and arrived at the seaside town in Somerset to mark its wartime links with the armed forces. David Woodland has the story. Now it is time to take another look at the projects competing for your vote as part of the People's Project.
Remember, 3 projects will each win up to £50,000 of National Lottery funding. In a moment, we'll find out how you can cast your vote. But first, here's Jackie Bird with the details of who you can vote for.
Let's move on to sport now, and in football, Plymouth Argyle's League One playoff hopes suffered a setback as they lost at Northampton.
In League Two, Exeter City still retain hopes of achieving automatic promotion despite being held to a 2-2 draw by Crawley at St James Park. Next tonight, Team England's last gasp of victory at netball in the Commonwealth Games has sparked a big surge in young people taking up the sport in Devon and in Cornwall.
Yes, there are now 5,000 players here in the southwest and more than 300 clubs, including the... Never played netball when I was a youngster. Now, there has been anger and bemusement at how some of our national tabloid newspapers treated the sighting of a basking shark off Porthcurno. Our Cornwall reporter Steve Hardy, he's in Penzance for us this evening. Steve, what have people there made about this? A lot of fuss about nothing?
Oh, it's a rather raw day today, isn't it, with the arrival of the new Prince, and this evening a new documentary focusing on the Duchess of Cornwall in her 70th year will air here on ITV. The programme, called The Real Camilla, includes interviews with the Duchess and Prince Charles.
Well, the couple were last in the county in July last year when they visited Newquay in the...
Divya Kohli with that report there. Now, the mini heat wave is well and truly over, it feels like, Bob. It was freezing at lunchtime. Not freezing, that's overdoing it. But I needed my coat, certainly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, we should have made the most of that, actually. It was a bonus because those exceptional temperatures, well, they were exceptional. And, okay.
Bob, thank you very much. And just before we go, here's a reminder of the main headlines in the West Country this evening. A massive fire.
That brings us to the close of this evening's programme. It's goodbye from all of us. I'll be bringing you the late news at 10:30.
But now I'll hand you to Mary Nightingale as the ITV News continues. From all of us here, we'll see you tomorrow at 6. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.